one-time paid encryption algorithm. So in this algorithm, a random sequence of characters is chosen as a key. In this algorithm, the length of the key and the plain text should be equal always, and hence there would be no need to repeat the key. Every new message requires a new key of the same length. It produces output randomly, which has no statistical relation between the plain text. So we are going to understand what is the method of one-time paid encryption algorithm by one example. For example, suppose we have a plain text is equals to, for example, suppose come today, and let's take key element is equals to NCBTZQARX. See here, the key is the sequence of random characters. There is no meaning of key, it's simply a randomization of alphabets from A to Z. But here we have to remember that if in exam this type of encryption algorithm will be asked, then you will be given plain text and the same size of the plain text key is provided. So after the key and the plain text, we have to use the numbering from A to Z to allocate the decimal value to each letter of plain text and the key value. So here I am again writing the plain text and the key elements. So here we have the plain text is C O M E T O D A Y, and the key is equals to N C B T Q A and CBT. Okay, Z we have missed. Z Q A R and X. Now we have to assign the decimal value to each of the character of plain text as well as key. So C means, C in the matrix, C means 2, O means 14, M means 12, E 4, T 19, O 14, D 3, A means 0 and Y means 24, N means 13, C means 2, D 1, T 19, Z 25, Q 16, A 0, R 17 and X 23. Now we have to do summation of these two, means 13 plus 2, 14 plus 2, like that. So what will here, it will be 15, here it will be 16, here it will be 13, 23, 44, 30, 3 and 7. So here again we have to remember this is the total. Okay, this is the total. So what we have done, we have assigned the decimal value to each of the letter, then we have performed simply the addition operation of the plain text and key. Now here we have to remember one more thing. If this total is greater than 25, then we have to subtract 26. So यहाँ पे जहाँ पे भी टोटल 25 से बड़ा है वहाँ पे हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको 20 उसमें से 26 सब्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ेगा. So if we are going to do this step, then what we will get, 15 remain 15, 16 remain 16, 13, 23, but 44 की जगह क्या आएगा, 44 minus 26, so we will get 18. Here we will get 4, 3, 17 and minus 26 करेंगे तो हमको क्या मिलेगा, 21. Now whatever we have get, we have to assign the alphabet related with that numeric value. So see again this matrix. So 15 means P, 16 means Q, 13 means N, 23 X, 18 is S, 4 is E, 3 means D, and 17 means R, and 21 means V. So this is the ciphertext after applying the one-time paid encryption algorithm. Do you understand what we have done? We have first assigned the numeric values by looking at the this matrix of alphabets A to Z starting from 0 to 25. Then we have assigned the values to key characters. Then we have performed the simple addition operation. Then we have seen that if the total is greater than 25, then we have to subtract 26 from that letter. And after that, whatever the numeric values we will get, we have to convert it into alphabets. And whatever alphabet we will get, that is the ciphertext of the given plain text using the given key. So this is all about one-time paid encryption algorithm.